Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. This is another episode of You Think It We Speak It. Episode 10, man. 10 in the books. 10 in the books.
Yes.
So we're going to go around the circle, introduce ourselves like always. They call me Timmy Tyler. I'm going to pass it to a man on the right of me. What's your name, bro?
Oh,
wow, he said
the other way?
Yeah, he just said, nah, I'm going that way. Alright, eat a cock. Go ahead. To the man, the hitter to the left of me, go ahead.
J fucking Lugo, the senior. You switching it up for first?
And over here, we have the grown-ass freshman, a.k.a. Noah Shaba.
I hate this nigga sound effects you calling.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
now.
What the fuck? Yo.
Are y'all good?
Nah, you
What's
good?
going on here?
What the fuck we watching?
What are you doing right now?
I introduce your fucking self.
Wait, are we? Is this like serious?
This guy.
Yo, you're the only one laughing.
Had a fun with that one.
And then there's
You like to pass it on?
No.
Nah, you don't deserve
Okay.
it.
To the left of Noah. Yes, it's about that time.
Yo, I hate this nigga, son. I hate it with a passion, yo.
Mr. 3-piece Special,
What does that mean?
Fuck does that
aka
mean?
Angel of Loyalty.
No, you're not.
No, you're a cheater.
Ladies. He's a dog.
It's Brian Lugo, Mr. Mocha Skin in the building, people. And then off to the right of me, a friend, a close friend of Jeury's, a friend of ours today. Jeury, introduce the
Let me
man.
introduce this angel from heaven.
Talk about
This
it.
nigga is a god. He inspired me
Mm-hmm.
to actually put him on the show today. He's actually an inspiration to a lot of us, and I think a lot of people have to listen to his story today, and the story that actually moved me a lot. His name is.
My name is Moises Urena. I gotta say it's in Spanish, you know, from the BX.
Heard you.
Yes. He came up out the jump with that.
Yeah,
I let him know.
Freshman, yeah, University at Albany. Chilling.
Team freshman.
Team
He's
freshman.
another grown-ass.
I thought it was Team 360 Waves.
360 waves.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm swimming in this bitch.
You got me seasick, nigga.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
Heard
You know,
you.
always
Okay.
something.
Who's gonna do it? Who's gonna start it off?
So I think a lot of people who are listening don't really know your story and why you're here. So let them start. Who are you?
Right.
Well, my name, yeah, I already know. My name is Moises. I'm a freshman here, and
What do people in the block call you though?
they call me Moy.
Okay.
Call you
Moy?
Moy?
I like that,
Heard you.
Moy.
Moy, you know, or Mo, whichever one.
Moy bitches.
Wow!
Nah, but my story is this to me is not that big, but to a lot of people it makes a difference to how they look at me because I really came from nothing. Like me and my mom slept on the hallway floor, and I like had my face on the tile because that was my pillow for the night, and I watched my mom, and my sister struggle, and then now me and my mom are here. You know, my mom's going to college, I'm going to college, and it's like it's lit. You know, it's big, you know, like I really hustled and grind like to make it to where I'm at right now, and it's only the beginning. Like I'm not stopping.
Y'all both graduated at the same time?
No, my mom graduating in December.
Oh, snap.
Wow.
Yeah, she started before me.
She's
She
a
started before me.
senior.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a singer right now. Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Take me back from when you were in high school. When you told me in the lib that you were acting up in high school and you really
right, yeah.
you had to change your life because it was a little rocky at that
Yeah,
time.
so around that time we were living in a 1-bedroom apartment. It was still rocky. It was me, it was my sister, my mother and I, and I didn't like school. School wasn't like my main priority. Education was like a dub. I didn't really care. To me, to me it was just like do what you gotta do to stay, you know, chill.
So at
chill.
that point, did you think you would go to college?
Not at all, not at all. College was not even like in my peripheral.
In the
Nothing. Like if you was to tell me to like when I was a freshman that yo you're gonna go to the University of Albany, I would have looked at you like you was crazy. Like stop kidding, bro. Like you smoking something. But yeah, my first 2 years I didn't really go to school much. I didn't really care about school. It was a dub. And then like the summer before my junior year, we got evicted from our apartment, and I had to spend like July 4th with my mom and my sister. So it was like. It was crazy because like something my mom worked so hard for was like hard, and like
Wait, how old were you at that time? Like
I was 16.
16.
Yeah.
Ah, so you had like an understanding.
No, yeah, I had an understanding, but we was homeless way
Still,
before
yeah.
that, like way before that we was homeless
man,
too.
yo.
Like, yeah, so it's like it's been happening since like we ever moved back to New York City because we left for a while to live with my pops, but he ended up getting arrested. So
Yeah,
I didn't really have my pops in my family. So
like at this point, you think you gotta be the man.
Yeah, so yeah,
You're
and then
16, trying to take care of your mom. Yeah, I get it.
So I'm like, then like we finally get evicted, and I sit down and I'm like, shit, what I gotta do? And next thing I know, like I realized like education is really the key to life. Like that's my only way out. So I went into junior year like running, like I was like, I gotta get my grades up, I gotta go to college, I gotta do all this. Like if you talk to my principal, she dead ass will tell you like, he came a different person. Like this is not the same person we knew 2 years ago. And like I started, I ran for president of my school because even though I was a troublemaker, a lot of people didn't know me because I was a troublemaker. I used to, I used to have fun. I used to be that dude, and then like my whole personality changed, my whole mentality. Like you gotta help others, like the way you're being helped. Like at first I didn't realize I was being helped, but like everybody in my school tried to help me out.
So who were you being helped by? People in your school?
Yeah, people, my principal. Like they was just telling me like, you're not this person. When I was getting in trouble, like this is not you. My mom would always push me to be like, come on, like go to school, do what you gotta do, do your homework, and then that's when it snapped. Junior year, I started doing everything. My grades went up from like a 70.
That's dope.
Yeah, from like a 72 to like an 89.
That's
I started.
dope,
To 80, to 80.
Okay. So what happened? Like when you realized you had to move differently, right? Your mindset changed. Did you see that you started losing a few friends too?
Not at all. I started seeing my friends change for the better too, and that's the best part. Like I said, people were like, like my senior year, they were telling me like, when I saw you hustling, I realized, we gotta start doing our thing too. Like my whole school started, like it was just a whole different vibe that I felt.
So they never looked at you as, that's the corny nigga that's now he's always in
drugs. Nah,
he's
like
never coming out.
So it's all love.
It was straight
that's dope.
love.
That's a good support group too.
Yeah, it was a great support.
I
I give a lot of love to my school because they really they never shut me down. They was like, he's really getting his. Like if you tell anybody in my school that I'm cool with, they'll be like, Moses really hustled and grind to get what he wants, and he does it. And like it was dope because then like I became a college counselor my senior year because there was something called College Summit. So we went for like 4 days over the summer to like learn how to do college essays, financial aid, like all those things for college, right? So I became a college counselor and I helped my senior class apply to college, financial aid. We had like 99% of people apply to financial aid and get accepted, and then we had like our graduation rate went from like a 65 to like a 97.
Damn, nigga,
that
you
same
changed
year.
school.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you feel like you changed your school.
Yeah, basically.
So from
I didn't try to take it into like, but everybody kept saying like, it's because of you I'm going to college. It's because of you.
Dope.
Yeah, so it's dope.
So from freshman year to junior year, you're the same person, but all that you changed was your mindset.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Now I want to know, you were homeless and everything, right?
Yeah.
What made you take the educational route? You could have been like a lot of other people. You could have been trapping and shit like that.
Yeah, I know, but it's like I ain't had the time because my mom was always on me. She was like, if you're not in school, you come straight home. So that's one thing I have to thank my mom for because she was always on me like, it's not no games. Like you coming home or you staying in school. So it was like, it was to a point she was like, I'll send you to DR if I have to. I was like,
that's every Spanish mom's like, if you're not if you're not doing well in class, you're going to DR.
That's crazy.
And it got to a point where I was just like, send me out, let me out. But then like I started realizing like my little sister, her father wasn't in the picture too because we have different fathers. And I realized, I gotta step up and be the man, cause I would realize, the nights my mom would go work at overnight, it would just be me and my sister.
Now, how old
I'm
is
raising her. She's 8 right now. That's my
So does she?
princess.
That's dope. Does she know the struggles that you had to go through for her?
Yeah, she knows. She a little bit, not so much, but she's doing better in school, and she says it's because of me. She looks up to me a lot, and that's why I know I can't fail because it's not only my sister looking up at me. It's my high school too because they pushed me to be this person. So it's and everybody who supported me. So it's I got a great support system behind me. So if I fall, I really don't fall. I got people pushing me right back up.
That's dope. Yeah. I can kind of see from the reason I asked about your sister is because my brother, I was in the struggle too, and my brother is the one who basically was in your position. Whenever I needed help or somebody to keep me up or feed me or keep me company to raise me, he was there. And then at 10, I moved away from my brother. And now he lives in Florida, and that was one of the hardest things I ever had to do. Because when you depend on somebody so much, you have that close bond.
Yeah.
Even sure coming to college and moving away from your sister was hard, right?
That's literally the hardest thing in my life.
Knowing that, I can see from your sister's perspective, she probably looks up to you, just like how you said, the way I look up to my brother now. And having that connection with somebody helps you. One, it kind of makes it harder to form other connections. Do you think so?
Yeah.
Because you cherish that one so much.
Yeah.
But also, when you make that connection, like I have with my brothers in this room,
Hey.
you feel, you actually feel it.
Yeah.
So I think that from that whole thing, that going through the struggle and having those feelings and going through those emotions helps you in the end become a stronger person, and that is the result of you now.
Yeah.
Right. What I like about your story is that it takes a lot of courage to be imperfect, you know, to go through the struggle, and you seem like you show it a lot, and you're not afraid to tell that story, which is really cool too.
That's the one thing. Like, I like telling my story because, like, I open the doors for others. Like, if I tell my story, another person that's struggling or even has it worse than me will be like, yo, if he make it, I can make it. So
Right,
it's like, you know, I'm trying my hardest.
You have
Like,
someone to look up to.
yeah, I'm trying to open doors for everybody. Like, I don't want to just brag about my story because everybody has a story. Like, they can open the door for somebody. But it's like, for homeless kids and people who don't have fathers to realize, like, yo, I can make it to college. I could be somebody. Like, it's not just high school. It's college. It's corporate America. It's whatever you want to do, changing the world. It's like literally whatever you want to do. Like, the sky's the limit. So it's like,
I have this question to ask you. You have to be the flyest homeless person in the world. Because you're all Nike'd out. You don't even look like you struggle. You got a tape up. You got a fresh lineup. Your shit don't even look like you stressed.
I work
no
hard.
gray hair. Yo, you living good.
He said no gray hair.
I work hard for what I got. Like, me and my mom made sure I always had clothes on my back and food in my stomach. Like, that's one thing. There were times where we would have to eat a meal, and that's like, she'll be like, yo, this is, eat what you eat. That's it. But like, she made sure we ate, and she made sure I was on school on time. Well, sometimes on time, you know, she'll think I was on time, but you know, like, she made sure I went to school. You know, it's like
she about to block on you after that.
I got a few phone calls, but
So you had to ration your food? Like, you had to make portions?
No. It was just like we couldn't eat as much as, you know, like, oh, we all going out to eat.
Yeah, big dude. So you gotta eat. It looks like you eat.
I eat. So.
He looks like he has good eats 24/7.
Nah, it's just like my mom made sure we ate. That's the main, like, we
Even
ate.
if it was a piece of bread?
No, it didn't get to that point. It did get to a point where she was like counting pennies so we could get a roll of bread, so me and my sister, you know, and my mom could eat, and it was just like. It got to that point, like, we was living in the projects, and it was like, it literally got to that point. So
there were times where you starved, right?
I wouldn't say starved, but it's like, I would be like, damn, I was hungry, like, damn, I wish I had this right now. Like, yeah, but like, now it's like, it's dope, because it's like, I look back on it, I'm like, yo, that made me who I am today, like.
I remember when I was in the struggle, I would always see, because I lived in the country, and in the country there's two types of, there's either you're really poor or really rich. So I used to look at all these rich kids and be like, damn, why didn't I get that life? Did you like go through that at all? Especially in the city, everybody's Louis Vuitton, J's.
You know, it's crazy because I went to.
They be flexing.
They do be flexing, and it's crazy because actually, all the way going back to middle school, I went to a middle school where it was like 90% Caucasian and European and all that, and all of them lived like from 107 down. So it was like. It was a different lifestyle.
When you say 107, what is it?
107th Street in Manhattan, downtown. Yeah.
So nobody knows that. That's
that. Yeah. So I went to. So I was like, I would go to school and I'll see them, and then I'll see them like, I'll go on Facebook and I'll see their Facebooks, and they like going to these trips to like Spain, Germany, you know, Europe, and I'm here like, damn, I just had to save up money to take this train ride to the Bronx. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's just different, but it was It made, like, I didn't really care at that moment because I was like, yo, at least I got my mom and my sister. Like, I really, like, cherished that the most. Like, yo, I'm not going nowhere without my mom and my sister. Like, I wanted to bring my mom and my sister here.
You had more than that. Because your high school principal said he has empathy, he has the gift, and he's a survivor.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that when your high school principal said that?
No, I never knew she said that until, like, last week. Somebody
I
pointed it out.
Today. I was like,
no.
That's a high school. Congratulate her, bro. She's dead ass hyped you out.
Yeah, till last week I never knew she said that, and then, like, that literally, like, made me, like, I teared up a little bit because I was like, yo, it's kind of true. Like, I am, like, I'm a survivor. Like,
you're a survivor.
Yeah, because it's like, but I really get all my strength from my mother. That's what I gotta say. Like, she's been through, like, I think this is bad. My mom's been through worse, like, way worse. She used to tell me stories, and I used to be like, that's why I used to not really care how bad we had it. Cause
why isn't your mother on the mic right now?
That's what you know. She got class.
She's hustling right now. She's making money.
Yeah, but it's like, and it's crazy because it's like my mom did like a lot for us. Like, she sacrificed a lot for us, and it was like, it took like she got her associates first in LaGuardia College, and it took her 5 years because she paid out of pocket because her mom kicked out the school. Kicked out of the house. So she paid cash for 5 years. So it was like. It was hard. It's like she took one class a semester or two classes a semester, and
she's here. She's in Albany.
Oh no. She goes to a Metropolitan down in Manhattan.
So, do you have a scholarship to Albany?
Nah, I don't have a scholarship. Well, technically, yeah, because I'm an EOP student, so I have an SEOG scholarship. And just recently, I got another scholarship for Barnes and Nobles. So I got a scholarship, a few scholarships, not too many.
Okay.
When we first started this podcast, what are the 3 things we actually started it on?
Peace,
Prosperity,
and positivity.
When I looked you up and I did my research on you, you had a campaign and you held it on 3 words. It was called D.A.B, right?
Yeah, D.A.B.
It was,
D.A.B.
what is that, like dab on
yeah,
it? Like
dab on it. Dab on that vote.
But it was determination,
Mhm.
alliance, and belonging.
Yeah.
What does those 3 words mean to you?
To me, determination is because I thought about my whole life. Like, yo, what is... At first, I was thinking, like, what my campaign was on. And I said, yo, D.A.B is kind of popular, so I'll be dabbing it. But I was like, yo, what these 3 letters stand for? Like, so I was like, damn. But then I started thinking about my life, and I was like, yo, determination, because I was determined all my life, most of my life, for where I want to be and what I want to do. And then alliance is because I never did it alone. I always had somebody on my back. And then belonging is because I want to make other people belong somewhere. Like, I want to make them feel belonged. Like, I love you. Like, you coming with me. Like, you're not, nobody's alone in this world. There's 7 billion of us. It's not, you're not alone. You got somebody to talk to. That's why that's why I focus my campaign on, like, everybody belonging together, like, community.
Fucks with this guy right here.
Young nigga preach.
I fucks with this guy. Not only that you're doing it for yourself and you're trying to be, you're trying to go places, but you're also trying to take the person that's right next to you.
Yeah, that's one thing.
With you,
yeah,
you know, and enjoy the ride.
That's amazing. Have you ever had anybody like stab you in the back while you're trying to do that?
Not at all. I've been blessed. That's one thing. I've been blessed with some great friends. Some great friends. Nobody ever like switched up on me. Like, there might be some times like, yo, my man acting shaky, but after a while it's all love. Like he was just going through something. Like, that's one thing you gotta make sure like if somebody's being shaky, like, damn.
What do you mean by like shaky? Like
they acting off,
money?
like they not acting funny,
Yeah,
like
funny
you think
money.
he's
So
like,
if you
damn.
bought, for example, you bought this person like a beef patty downtown. 2 weeks go by and he's never like.
Oh, nah, that's
like
one
shaky.
thing between me and my friends. Like, once it comes to food or something, like, we don't argue that. Like, you bought me something, you bought me something. I don't owe you nothing. I'll buy you something.
You
I'll
hear
buy
that,
you
guys?
something.
You hear that?
They give me money already. I'm
Nah,
fuck.
yeah,
Y'all
we
got
gotta-
money.
Yeah, we're
It's
gonna
like-
adopt that principle.
You owe me
in
money,
that group.
boy.
Okay, but after you get bought 3 beef patties, you don't buy anybody else one.
Yeah, I remember that.
Love, bro. What
Nah,
happened
but
to the love? We don't
it
think
came
about the
to
money.
like I was during high school. I was broke, so like a lot of my friends showed me love. Like, yo, they used to always feed me, always like, you know, spot me something. So it's like, and like there used to be times when me and my friends would be broke or straight hungry, and we'll split a slice of pizza because it's like that's what I had. It was my those were my brothers.
That's
like
a
those are my
brotherhood.
brothers. Like, yeah,
I
like
needed
that's
to grow up on that
yeah.
block. My block, it wasn't like that. He's talking about these niggas would be grabbing the bottom of the bag of chips, so you wouldn't get more than like a Dorito. Or
Nah,
something.
yeah, see, that's
They be
that's-
clenching that thing with
that's
their
a fact.
fist, bro.
I grew up straight all love because I guess because they had similar stories like me too. Some of them grew up homeless, so it's kind of like they know like, and it used to get to a point like, yo, if we didn't have money to go eat, like, yo, whose house we cooking in? Like, it used to be like that. Like, I used to, yo, my mac and cheese used to be A1. I used to make mac and cheese all the time. Like, we used to like save up just to buy like a little Kraft mac and cheese, and I used to make it for them. Like, we used to just
Wow.
we used to eat. Like, it's really a brotherhood. Like, and we used to always like hang out and chill. And, like you can't see me talking bad about my brothers because they basically helped me become the person I am today. Because like they were never like selfish or nothing, and if they were, it was because like something was going on personally in their life that they had to like, you know, chill out and stuff like that. Like, I still keep in contact with some of my mans. Like, one of them might come up for Park Fest, so it's like
That's
like
lit,
those
that's
are like
lit.
my bros. Like,
I got a question though. So because you went through the struggle that you went through, right? So you know how that feels, and you're probably able to see that in someone else. How do you go like about that? Do you confront the person like, yo, you know, I've been through that, or how do you handle that? If you have a friend who's, you can see they're going through something.
yeah, it's always about like if they want the help at the moment. Because if
Okay.
they don't want the help, I'm not gonna force it. Because it's like it's only gonna bring on worse. Because I remember like when I was in that situation,
Right.
people used to be like, yo, you come like, yo, just chill,
Leave me
bro.
alone.
Like, I don't want to talk about it right now. Like, but then like I started opening up and look at me right now. Like I started realizing like, yo, talking about what I do and what I did like it helps others, and then hearing other people talk to you and like help you with like, what like, I don't even know, like advice. There you go, like advice.
Right.
Like it's real dope. So like, and you never know if the other person's been through it too. So it's like, yo, it's crazy, and I tend to realize that, and then my friends are like, they're really there for me like a lot. Like those are like my brothers for real.
What you're doing right now that you don't even notice is that you're inspiring someone else who's behind this mic, who's listening, and maybe is facing that same situation you faced. And are you currently facing it or not?
Not
Not currently,
really, but we still in the 1-bedroom apartment. You know,
Okay.
I'm still, But
you're giving that person motivation
yeah.
and inspiring them to do better and to do more.
And that's why I'm always open to talk about my story.
That's
always
dope.
like that's why when the thing came out, I was down. I was like, yeah, I don't care.
Mhm.
Talk about it.
It's
Talk
so
about
good to do
it.
it.
Yeah, that's
that.
good to do.
All right, so tell me about this. When you go back home, what is that like?
Well, one thing is I don't like going back home because the hood is not. This is different. It's just.
Shit is not fun.
It's not like after you experience something like this, is crazy. It's
Yeah,
like
you
yo, I
don't
gotta
wanna
go
go
back
back
to
there.
that. Yeah,
Mhm.
but then again, I still gotta show love to where I came from. So it's like I go back to the hood. You know, they know me as that dude who go to college. They know me as that's the dude who go to Albany. Or that's Mo. Like what's up? Like
But all the little kids is like, yo, that's Mo, and then the old heads is like, yeah, you need to be like that.
yeah, that's literally how it is. Like yo, like the first time I ever went back for Thanksgiving, they was like, yo, I ain't seen you in mad long. I know you used to just because I'm never stay on the block. I always either play basketball or you catch me in the Chinese restaurant and then straight to my crib. But you never see me walking in the corner because my mom was straight knocked me out if I was in the corner. But like they'll see me, so they know what I'm about. So then they'll be like, yo, like I never see you walk past by here no more. You never stop in the deli and nothing. I'll be like, cause I'm in college now. Like I got things to, I got not better things to do, but I got more important things to do. And they're like, yo, I like that. I'm proud of you. Like my whole hood is like. They show straight love, like they know, like, and like I inspire other people in my hood to go to college too. Like my youngin, my bro, like he just got accepted to Potsdam and he going to Potsdam for 4 years. And like that's what I like. Like
shout him out right now.
Yeah, my son's Stretch, yo. That's my guy. Like that. Yeah, that's the person who I stayed with him.
Does he have like a long?
He's tall.
Okay, we gotta play that up.
Yeah.
Play that up. We can't let that.
Yeah, I went to when I got evicted, he was like, yo, my home is open to you. And then like the first thing that happened when I stepped into his crib was his mom and his mom's boyfriend was like, yo, you don't gotta worry about nothing. You got a family here. And I just like broke down. It was crazy. It's love. Like it's love. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like we had our ups and downs and conversations till like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Did you ever like because most of the time you're probably by yourself. Did you ever have something or maybe even a journal? Like for myself, I have what I call like a gratitude journal. So, and Jeury actually put me on. So what it means is like, so the app on my phone, which is basically like a diary. Y'all can laugh about it. I have a diary.
Ain't nobody laughing.
But
Nobody's laughing.
It's called a journal.
But basically what I do is, before I go to bed or the day I wake up, the moment I wake up, I just write the things that I'm thankful for. So it could just be the fact that I woke up today, the food that I had,
That's
in
why
the
you're
dining
late to
hall.
class.
Did you ever have something like that, or did you just keep that in mind, or write something down?
I always kept it in mind because it's like it really like my past really haunts me. That's one thing that a lot of people don't know, but it really does haunt me because it's like I did sleep in that hallway floor, but I still have nightmares about sleeping in that hallway floor again. Like it was cold that night, so like if I go to sleep and my pillow's too cold and I close my eyes, I think like I'm back in the hallway and I wake up like damn, it's crazy like. And I start shaking. I'm like, yo, I'm not.
Where's my fucking money?
and it's kind of like PTSD, but then and I be having nightmares about that and stuff.
Nigga wakes up swinging and shit.
Yeah, but then I realized like, yo, I'm here. Like I'm in a 4-year university, something I never imagined in my life that I would be at. Like this is the last place I expected to be at, and now I'm here. And then my mom's in college too, and then my sister was doing bad in school like 2 years ago, last year, because she has ADHD and ADD, so it's like she can't focus and like now she's ahead of the game. Like instead of buying toys, she asked my mom to buy books. Like it's crazy. Like it's a whole different. Yeah, it's a whole different mindset in my house. It's straight positivity. Like even my mom, like when you enter the house, when you enter the house, you gotta take off your shoes and point them towards the door because that's where you leave the energy at. Like,
military shit.
You hear that?
Yeah, like
say it again. That's what you say it again. You didn't hear that.
When you enter my crib, you gotta leave your shoes pointing out the door because that's where the negative energy is at.
Shit outside.
We should do that. Because we just got a house downtown. So like that would be dope.
I need to walk around with my shoes on.
Nah, you see,
I'm not that guy. I'm sorry, I can't. I don't fuck shit. Watch your mouth with the same stuff Curry always wearing. Yeah, you see, now you want it started. You see, all I was saying was I want to walk around my house with my shoes on.
Nah, but yeah, that's and then like people used to.
Yeah, ready? You gonna fight now?
Soundboard.
Yeah, my mom was big on that. My mom was big on that, so I was like, all right. And like people even say like, yo, this house feel different when I take my shoes off. I'm like, I guess so, man. It's the same old to me.
Man, that'd be tough though if you have like cold floors. You know what I mean?
Now we got carpet. We chilling. We can do
That's true.
That's some warm ass shit.
Yeah, we chilling. We be having matching socks and shit.
We got straight.
All right, too much. Pause.
Straight what?
He said they got straight wood.
You guys know who came to our campus like 2 weeks ago?
Who?
U.S. Supreme Court Justice.
You didn't even know her name.
I
You
don't
read
know
off the laptop, nigga.
But she was from the Supreme Court.
Yeah,
And, wasn't it's Jonia? What is it?
Sonia Sotomayor.
Sonia. I put a J in front of it. I don't know why. But you know what she said that actually stuck with me? She said this: we don't know when our last day will be, and if we are cognizant of that, we should take every moment of life and squeeze as much out of it as we can. Now, how do you... After listening to that, after listening to that,
that goes back.
It just shows.
It goes back to gratitude, just giving thanks, bro.
Giving thanks, but also
living
not
every day like almost like your last.
living every day as your last. I feel like a lot of people take for granted the life they're in right now. Like they undervalue the things that can actually happen to them.
Yeah.
That can, in the blink of an eye, your life can be taken away like
or
that.
just think about like one thing that if you didn't have, how much different your life would be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like always give thanks. For example, the other day I called my dad on the phone and I was like, "Yo, Dad, even when I wasn't living with you and I was living with my mom, you were still there. Like you still sent money, called me on my birthday, bought me clothes, let me come over for summers and would buy me whatever I needed. Like you were always there. Not everybody had that, and I never thanked him for that until that moment. And I was looking at it from his shoes. And I'm sure you thank your mom all the time.
No, boy, man. So I went back home, like, I know NLCC?
Oh,
yeah,
of course we know NLCC.
How you gonna say that smart? Yeah, we all remember that shit.
The day before that, I went home because my high school had a state championship for archery, you know, like bows and arrows. Yeah, and they won that same day too, so I was hyped. So they said two times state champions, you know, shout out to my school.
Humble brag.
So we were on the train and I was telling my mom, I was like, yeah, she's like, yo, so I really like, because every time I call my mom, I ask how she's doing. Like, how's everything in the house? And then she'll ask me, like, yo, what you doing, man? Like, you doing work or nothing, like, about that? But I never would tell her, like, what's going on, like, what's up. Like, she knows about the articles because she's in there and stuff, obviously. But, like, she don't know, like, everything that's going on, like, the domino effect. So I tell her, I was like, yo, Ma, you know, I'm going to be an orientation leader this summer, so I'm not coming back. Like, I'm going to be up there working. She's like, oh, my God, that's so good. She was hyped. Like, she was happy. She said, I didn't want you to come back anyways. It's good. That's a good thing. You found a good job. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, you know, I'm going to be an RA, too, so I'm going to,
You going to be RA?
Yeah, I'm going to be an alumni next semester. Yeah.
She said, in my building?
Yeah, so she was like, so I was like, you know, room and board. I was like, room and board is done. I was like, we don't got to worry about room and board as long as I got that job. She's like, oh, lit, that's what's up. And I told her, I was like, yeah, I also got a scholarship for $2,000, so we don't got to work. Like, I was like, Ma, you know, I'm going to school for free now.
I'm just checking down his list.
Yeah, so I'm telling her, like, yo, I'm going to school for free. And she, like, broke down and cried. And it was the first time I seen my mom cry tears of joy, like, ever in my life.
Wow.
It was the most beautiful thing.
You're squeezing every opportunity out of what you
have
now.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's just relaxing.
Yeah, and she just started breaking down, crying, like, yo, I'm so proud of you. Like, in the train station, too, like, everybody looking at us, and I'm here wearing a suit, because it was NLCC, so I left on Saturday, so I'm wearing a suit and stuff, and everybody's like, damn, what he do to his mom and stuff, like,
like she probably fired her.
Yeah.
Like, hey, they just bring her home.
Yeah.
In the middle of the train station.
Yeah, and she's, like, literally crying tears of joy, and that was the first time in my life I ever seen my mom cry tears of joy, and I felt like, that felt so good in my heart, like, wow, my mom's really crying for a good thing. Ever in my life, I never seen that happen. Like, she would laugh till she cried, but, like, it wasn't tears of joy, like, pure joy. And that was the first time in my life I ever seen that, and that was the most beautiful thing I ever seen.
Yo, if they ever make a Pursuit of Happiness,
I need that
version, you should star in that. You should star in that. That's dope though. That's really cool.
Yeah, it was real dope, and I was so happy because she's the biggest thing in my life. Like everything I do is for me, but also for my mom and for my sister, because I want to change the world because they changed my world. So it's kind of like that's the only reason why. Yeah.
That's some tunes for your head top.
Facts. What I take from that is like nothing has to be perfect, and you just made it clear. Imperfection is beauty. It's like a gift.
Yeah, I know Felix. I know Felix. Everybody know Felix. So yeah, the day he
You said Felix?
Yeah, Felix.
Oh, okay.
SA president.
SA president. Oh yeah, he's the SA president.
Yeah, SA president. Yeah. So like the day he introduced Sonia Sotomayor, these words stuck with me ever since he said it. It's like you get to see beauty in the struggle, and it's true because you really do. Like I seen the most beautiful things. Like when it might sound corny, but like when we were broke and we shared that slice of pizza, that was the most beautiful thing because it's like that's your brother, yo. Like y'all hungry, y'all eat together or y'all starve together.
Pressure makes diamonds.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I funny story. My talking about how you see beauty in the struggle. My father's a landlord, and I was helping him in one of the buildings. I was painting, and the family that lives there doesn't have that much money at all. She has like 3 kids, and we're working on the place right now, so we only have 1 bed in the living room. And it was like 9 o'clock at night, it was bedtime, they all were in the bed laughing. Literally, they were like having the best time of their lives. In the bed with their mother, playing around, play fighting, getting their laughs out. And it was just like, wow, like that's family. And like, that's deep. And that was beautiful to me. Like, I was smiling. I didn't even care I was working. I was just like,
fucked up the wall. He was going there crying and shit. He didn't realize he was working.
Like, yo, that's gorgeous.
Yeah, like you really.
They're gonna stop laughing ASAP, nigga. Look at you.
Yeah, nah.
Like, yo, you fucked up my wall. Like,
I was like, wow.
No, it's beautiful, beautiful thing.
So what's up? Goals?
Goals?
Yeah.
Well, right now, when I first got here, I ran for senator in Indian Court, and I ran by 6 years. And I lost by 6 votes. And then
to who?
Huh?
To who?
I don't even remember the dude's name.
Yeah,
I like that.
I like that.
So then I ran again, like, cause some people like they stopped, they quit or something, they resigned. So then I was like, all right, bet. Not that many people running, so I ran again, and I lost by 6 votes again.
Damn.
So I'm like, yo, what's up with this? Like, so then the 3rd time came, and then y'all should all know Juju, right? So I told Juju, like since the beginning, Juju was telling me to run, and she's like, yo, you gonna be on my ticket? I'm running for SA president. I got you. And I was like, all right. She said, you still gotta grind your grind, cause I'm throwing for me, but you're gonna be on my ticket, so I want you on my team. So I'm like, all right. So I started hustling. I started telling people, throwing ads all over, campaigning, dab on that I'm telling everybody. And then I was like 3rd time's the charm. That's what I put on my thing. 3rd time's the charm. And then I won that. So I'm like, okay, I was hyped. Yeah, and then but then there's something else that I was in and I didn't know I was in. It was called the Sunni Assembly Ambassador. So it's like all the Sunnis, they have their own essay, right? So they all meet up, and I'm representing Albany. So I'm representing Albany. And
I didn't even know you were in that?
I didn't even know I was in that. And I won that too. So I was like, oh, snap, I won 2 positions. I was dumb hype. I was like, let's go. And people like
2 Henny bottles, whose house you coming over?
Yeah, and it was crazy. Like, it was the best time of my life, and I was dumb hype. And then I started talking about my nonprofit. I'm starting a nonprofit to help like low-income students in low-income neighborhoods and schools and stuff like that, to help them realize like their full potential. Like, you don't like not college is everything. College isn't everything for everybody. Like, but you do have to find a trade. Like, you do have to do something you're good at, and that's what like my thing is based on. Like, just finding your full potential and showing like you got purpose in life. You're not just here. You're gonna move on. Like, there's always a next step, and that's what I try to implement in people's minds. Like, yo, you gotta stay hungry. You gotta stay like you're starving. You might be full now, but you're gonna be hungry later. So you might as well just keep eting.
Yeah.
So that's what I tell people. Like, just keep pushing, keep grinding.
Now, is your nickname Jesus Christ?
Clown. Now, obviously, I was joking about the 2 Henny bottles and all that nonsense, but I feel like sometimes when you overwork yourself, you burn out. So what do you do to relax, to chill out sometimes?
That's the thing. I haven't chilled in a minute, but I just be. You
don't chill with your boys. You don't go and play ball. You don't
do anything for fun.
I mean, I play ball sometimes. Nah, I don't got a girl.
You have a girl?
Nah, I'll be too busy.
Is that like out the picture right now?
Nah, that's literally I'm too focused. Like I'm too focused.
Tunnel vision.
I mean, like that would it wouldn't. It wouldn't hurt to have somebody pushing me, but like it's like I'm on a whole different level right now that a lot of people are gonna be tight because I won't be answering your text all the time. We're not gonna be chilling all the time. Like
that's what I say all the time, but people think it like it's you're dubbing me or this and that, or you're a bad communicator. It's like you're so focused on what you want to do, or you want to see yourself, that you really don't have time for that other person.
Nah, yeah, it's so true, and it's like. It's because like I be too busy just to worry about people babbling about nonsense right now. It's like I don't got time for that. Like the only people I'm hearing nonsense from is my mom, my sister, and that's about it. Maybe my older brother and my older sister, but mostly it's just about me doing myself. Cause like my nonprofit is really gonna be a big thing. I know it's gonna be a big thing. I tell people it's gonna be a big thing because it's not because of confidence. It's because like I want to change the world. So it's like I keep doing that. Cause
you sound like you're gonna be a motivational speaker.
That's what a lot of people keep telling. A lot of people keep telling me
I told him to start recording himself.
Yeah, and they keep telling me to do that, and they told me to write up. Somebody told me to write a book.
Or blog.
Damn, nigga, you only the first in college, you want a book already?
Bro. If a lot of people are telling you to do something, you should actually take it.
You should and
act on it.
Put it on the list.
Yo,
put it on the list.
Put it on the list.
It's not on my list. It's on my list.
You know what I saw? It's all about the time you start things. Alright, you could be a millionaire by 50 if you save $1 a day at 20. But if you were to start at 25, you'd have to save like $2. Then if you start at 30, you gotta save like $10 a day.
Yeah, but
It's all about the time you start.
Yeah, and that's why it's crazy. Like I started my nonprofit basically my senior year in high school. Oh, you're finished.
That's
all
all.
right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so I started my nonprofit my senior year in high school. So it's like I had seniors mentoring freshmen, but now like I saw how great it worked, and I was like, yo, it's alright. So now I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start mentoring other people. Like now I want to mentor high school students in general, because like if I had that person telling me, yo, you got purpose in your life, you're gonna go to college, try your best, do what you gotta do. I would start going to class and realizing like, yo, I want to go to college. Thinking about college, like. College really wasn't in the picture till my junior year when they're like, yo, you know what college you want to go to? And I was like, oh, shit, I got to go to college. Like, yeah, I want to go to college. Yeah, I started thinking about all the parties. Like, everything I've seen in the movies, I'm seeing it right now. That's the thing people don't understand. Like, this is real life. Like I go back home and I'm telling them, like, bro, everything you see in the movies is literally what happens in college. Like, it's fun, it's crazy, and you gotta study. Finals is crazy, 24-hour library. Like, bro, you really here on your hustle, but you're here to have fun too. Like, that's one thing people don't, like, they really don't understand. Like, oh, bro, I'm gonna just graduate high school and I'm gonna go to, like, you know, community college. But like, bro, those are wavy too. Don't knock them. But like, 4-year universities is where it's at, like, bro. Albany is where it's at. That's what I'm telling people, like, bro. Yeah, it's an escape, like, bro. You right now I was basically in the ghetto, and then when I came up here, it was like my sanctuary. Like, yo, this is the most beautiful place I've ever seen on earth. The fountain, and then when I live on Indian, and then like once I leave like the side of my quad, I see the forest. Like, come on, I never seen some shit like that. I see the forest. It was
what are those?
Yeah, I was seeing things I never seen in my life, and I was like, yo, this is literally beautiful. I walk every time I walk on campus. Like when I'm by myself and I see, like, I just sit back and I'm like, yo, I'm really here. Like, I'm really changing my life, and I'm getting ready to change the life of everybody around the world. Like, and it's crazy. Like, yo, I'm really here, and I sometimes tear up because I can't believe how far I made it. That's crazy. Like,
me feel so grateful.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, you really gotta think about it, because like people like us, a lot of people didn't think we were gonna make it here since we were young, and like to realize like, yo, I'm here in a 4-year institution, ready to get my bachelor's, next maybe my master's, maybe my PhD.
Like, speaking into existence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And like, I didn't speak into existence that I was going to college, but then once I did, yo, I started getting all these college offers, like Brockport, what else? Monroe Community College upstate, like it's all these colleges.
That's another thing too. It's important to, like what you're saying, like to embrace your opportunities. Because there's a lot of people, because I transferred from community college to here before I came here. And on the campus, there's a lot of people with their heads down,
just trash,
acting like it's the end of the world. And you know, I would always think like, damn, you're here. You know, some people don't even have the opportunity to be on college.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, they go from high school or GED to straight to, you know, a job or something like that. At least you're making, you know, you got a chance to make something for yourself.
And I was like, yo, you don't even got to graduate. Just come here for a semester and see how much it's going to change your life. Like, I learned so much since I started EOP summer until right now that changed my life since I was a kid. Like, I literally, like, I gained so much experience, so much knowledge. Like, you become knowledgeable. Like, you really learn things. You don't even have to go to class. You could go to the programs and the clubs and the meetings, workshops, and you'll become so knowledgeable about things. Like, yo, I'm really learning these things. Like, in high school, I just remember things. Here, I'm learning things. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be that dude when I grow up. Like, that's crazy.
Let me take this little, like, more into the classroom. When you're in the classroom, when you're bored, just like, damn, I don't be in this class. Do you still pay attention and just think about, like, the grind that you're in right now, where you see yourself, or you just like, nah, I'm leaving?
So, in my article, I actually spoke about that. So there was some times where, like, so in EOP summer, they taught us to sit in front of the classroom, right? So I got used to that. But then, like, I started realizing, like, in one of my classes, like, yo, if I turn back, I don't see nobody like me. It's straight white people, like. So I'm like, damn. And I realized, like, yo, I'm here not just for me, but it's here because I want to turn around one day and I want to see all my brothers in the back too. Like, I want to turn around and see people like me in the back. And I'm not knocking it like, yo, you know, it's diverse. It's not as diverse because this school is very diverse. Like, I seen Fountain, like. But like, yeah, but I'm saying like, yo, like, that's why I'm here. I want to start my nonprofit to help kids realize like, yo, I want to go to Albany, I want to go to Buff State, I want to go to the University at Buffalo, Stony Brook, Binghamton, and I want them to turn around in the classroom and see their brother all the way in the back, see their cousin right there, see their best friend from the block right there. Like, that's what I want. I don't want them turning around and be like, damn, I wish my mans could see this right now. Like, now I want to turn around and be like, yo, my mans is seeing this right now. Like, that's what I'm saying. And
you got the answer to the test?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And a lot of people don't have that. Like, there's a lot of people who did grow up in the same hood that come here. Yeah. But like, there's some kids like nobody in my block is gonna come here, and I know that for a fact for a while.
Mo for president right now. Mo for president.
Hold on. So wait, one question I do have though is because you you gained a lot of success, you definitely had a lot of naysayers along the way. So how do you handle that? People that were just like, yo, you shouldn't be doing this, or yo, you're doing this wrong, or bro, I was there, listen to me.
Nah, yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, one thing is crazy because like a lot.
Haters gonna hate.
Yeah, I actually didn't have. Well, I don't think I had haters, but I probably did. But like the people that did kind of doubt me a little bit, I literally like I hate having people like against me or like even a little bit of doubt. Yeah. So I would literally sit down with them like, bro, what's up? Like, what happened? Like, why are you thinking about this? Like, and I'll literally, as long as I have to, I'll try to change their mind, and I have done that. Like, there's people who literally doubt me, and I'll talk to them and keep talking to them, and like, I've changed their mind. Like, yo, this kid really, he's speaking facts. Like, right, he's really gonna do this. Like, yo, I'm down. Like, this kid is about what he says. Like, I'm not gonna say something and just let it brush off. Like, I'm gonna say something, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna say it again, and I'm gonna do it, and then you gonna say it, and you gonna do it because you just saw me say it and do it. Yeah. So it's like, it's crazy. Yeah.
That just fucked me up. Damn.
Nah, but I'm saying, like, yo, it's like, I like helping other people. Like, when I helped all these people apply to colleges, I didn't really care. Nobody had to tell me, yo, it was because of Moses. Like, I didn't want to hear that because it really wasn't because of me. I just showed you your full potential, and you did it yourself. You applied, you clicked what college you want to go to. Like, I didn't help nobody go to college. That's what I tell people. I didn't help nobody go to college. I helped no graduation rate rise. I helped nobody with responsibilities. Like, y'all all did that on your own. Like, I'm trying to be like a pedestal, like to help y'all realize, like, yo, this is me. This is not like this is me, not this is me, but up there is me. Like, I'm trying to show people their next level, their full potential, and like that's why I don't like my non-for-profit is called for a purpose, not a profit. Because I don't have to make a dime for this nonprofit, not a dime. But as long as I know that I change people's lives, that's my profit right there.
I love this nigga. This is amazing. This shit is amazing.
You can hear the passion in your voice, and that's what like excites me too. Because some people could just say it, but you could tell they're faking it.
Yo, Noah's face was mesmerizing.
Yeah, I'm looking like while he's talking, I'm low key looking around. I'm just like, yo, these niggas is not speaking right now.
Everybody's
I was like, Jesus Christ, you have everybody IG live over here doing their homework probably while watching this shit.
That's crazy.
That's one thing I like. I just love watching people grow. Like my roommate, I love that dude because like he said this one thing. Like he was just like there was this company that he buys from, and he like they started off small, and like he started realizing like the packages kept coming bigger and bigger. So he told me like, yo, like damn, bro. I was like, what happened? He's like, nah, I just started off with this company when it was small, and it just got so big. He said, I just love watching things grow and love watch people grow. And I was like, that's really true. Like everybody's like no corny shit. Everybody's like a flower. Like once they go to the full bloom, they're gorgeous. But once they're in the dirt, like you still gotta wait. Like, you gotta wait. You gotta wait.
Those are the pickup lines that you be telling me?
Nah.
Yo, baby, you a flower.
You got shorts, bro.
Just chilling.
So what is one thing you want to tell to a listener?
I think it's a lot.
And you did say a lot, but what's that one?
Is there anything left?
On that one gem, what's that last gem you got in the tank? To let the listeners know that they can do whatever.
Look right in the camera and say that shit.
Right to the camera.
Oh, one of these. Anyone.
Right. So it's like, it's not about where you at or where you from. Like, there's always going to be beauty in the struggle. So, like, your surroundings right now aren't going to be permanent as long as you just keep pushing to your full potential.
And on that note,
beautiful.
You thought it.
And we spoke it.
Hold on.
What, man?
We're not gonna shout the username. Come on,
Twitter. This episode could have been. Yo, they gonna find it.
Nah, it's done.
It's done.
Oh, thank you.
On that note, bro, that shit was too.
Yeah, bro, you can't mess up.
Yeah, you can't end it with okay. So follow this.
Yeah.
I was gonna say his Instagram.
I remember you think we speak right?
Yo,
shit was wavy, God. Nothing but the book, you heard?